To sharpen a little iron today. Welcome to the show. So here you go. Buckle up and strap in. What are we seeing now? What are we seeing now in the industry? Well, I'm about to tell you. As a licensed real estate agent, attending meetings, digesting, and helping a lot of people in and outside their real estate needs. This thing is insane. What am I seeing now? Agents depressed, agents going back to, wait for this one. This used to be something that happened before the crisis. Didn't happen once during the crisis. Cold calling and door knocking agents now. They're desperate. I just attended a sales meeting. The topic of the day wasn't how many listings you got now, how much euphoria is going on. The market's strong. It's the opposite. It's crickets out there. Agents are depressed. They're like,
what should we do if we're depressed and we don't have anything to do?
Go door knocking and cold calling. This is a polar opposite of what we just saw a short year ago when you were pumping up your chest saying, I got 20 over asking price offers for my client. I'm so glad. Save it for a different time, my friends. You look silly now if you try to grandstand in this market. Consumer confidence in the housing market has fallen off a cliff. A quick break from the show to bring you today's video sponsor, Noble Gold. I would never suggest anybody do anything that I'm not doing or willing to do myself. I own gold and I believe you should as well. Let's hear why. Fend off concerns about economic downturns and let your wealth thrive with the timeless security of precious metals. This month, the first quarter-ounce gold standard bullion coin ever issued with King Charles III's image can be yours with your own qualifying IRA or 401k rollover. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold Investments. Call Noble Gold Investments at 877-646-5347 to get started or visit noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com, and there will be a link in the description of this video. To Noble Gold for sponsoring today's video. Always be careful when investing. There's always going to be risk. Now, let's get back to today's video. I'm seeing agents, and it's sad. It's sad because I tolerated and stomached the nonsense throughout this euphoria as somebody who just knew anytime the market exhibits bubble behavior, they're always going to be at crash risk. And now it's happening. It's playing out right before our eyes. Although in these meetings, it continues to be, well, hang in there. We're just going through a little lull. Kids are graduating right now, and that's why. That's why that people aren't coming to market. That's why they're not calling you, because they're busy with, no, they're not. If they're busy because they're on life support. People are defaulting on loans. People are afraid to do anything. People are afraid to buy. People are afraid to sell. They're afraid. They're doing what I talked about all throughout this channel. They are consumed with fear. Be fearful when others are greedy when others are fearful. That's why this economic awareness channel, that is where you've tuned in today, friends. An economic awareness channel that targets the biggest asset class in the world, the U.S. housing market. If and when we lose it, it's going to take the economy along for the ride. The U.S. economy, and the U.S. economy will take the global economy along for the ride. But I'm seeing a complete shift now. Agents are dropping off like flies. They're depressed. Some of them now, I'm seeing trainings on door knocking and cold calling. Tell me, friends, somebody that's cheerleading these markets, please tell me how. All of a sudden, agents now are dropping out, and I'm just a whistleblower. I work in real estate, love real estate, own real estate, commercial, residential, love it. Love wouldn't change anything. You got somebody willing that's capable of putting your needs before their own, earning your business later if that's what you so choose. And if we're buying in this environment, making sure you do it properly. So I don't get the phone call, Scott, we're losing the house. What should we do? Insane. Cost to carry versus its rent range. Check those numbers out. Check past videos if you'd like to see more on how you can kick the tires and shake the trees and see if that's even possible where you live. And if you're putting minimum amounts down, you are so exposed. No skin in the game. You are ultra. You shouldn't be buying a house. Just stay a renter. Buying a house is not going to fix your problems. Just having a house, whether it's a rental or you own it, that's not important. You should be more concerned about owning other people's house than your own house anyway. You should be willing to rent for life, but stack up income properties. You're getting the cart before the horse, but the industry is the most guilty of all this. Is now I'm seeing and hearing in meetings and seeing online, people starting to push Cold calling again, cold calling techniques. Always ask customers, when's the best time to call you? Morning, noon, or night? That's the strategic play on how to engage, blah, 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 blah. Now, while I'm a big fan of somebody willing to roll up their sleeves and go door knock and cold call, big fan of that. It's just not me. It's just not me. And I've done that before, though. I've done cold calls and I've done door knocking. It's just not me. I'd rather be happy making less money than miserable making more. I'm not going to go intrude on people. I'm going to let people know if they want help, proper help, this is how you reach me. What else do you need to do? If you're good enough, you don't need to go cold calling and door knocking. And now, like I said, if you're a new agent, get out there and do it. It's something that you should know how to do. You need to get out of your comfort zone. But eventually, once you get to where you want to go in this thing, I don't believe you should. Maybe you hire an assistant to do some cold calling and door knocking and working internet leads. But what I'm seeing now, friends, is desperation. When I see no more grandstanding on social media. I'm so happy my clients bid over asking price, won the house. They were awarded the house. Now they regret even getting into that mess. And the house they bought, they're not even happy with. I've never seen so much repeat selling within just a short period of time in my life. People are running for the exits. But friends, let me just tell you what I'm seeing right now. It's a clear indicator. Instead of letting people know I'm going to be doing my open house for an hour this weekend, and then I'm accepting offers the following day at 6 p.m. So get your offers in. No, back on market, open houses all for months, still stuck on market. Unless you price right, you're not getting an offer. And I know we've talked about this because a lot of you guys are in the comments, Scott, in my area right now, it's still bidding wars. Get ready, buckle up and strap in. This thing's going to migrate around. Real estate is local. All real estate behaves differently. We're seeing it now, even where I live, an episode of $1 Million Listing. Agents going back to door knocking and cold calling and depressed. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history might not sustain itself, my friends. It's a clear indicator when you see agents thinking they were the next best thing, piling into the industry now, door knocking and cold calling and depressed. It has started. Be careful if you're out there playing in this environment. Make sure you have the right help. You never want an agent in worse shape than their clients. That's where you need some proper help, my friends. I'm going to be here to blow the lid off this thing every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience as always. Thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.